Imagine living a life filled with unimaginable wealth, only to be haunted by a series of unsolved mysteries and grisly murders. This is the story of Robert Durst, a man whose twisted journey from real estate royalty to convicted murderer has left a lasting stain on New York's elite. Robert Durst, born in 1943, was the eldest son of Seymour Durst, a titan of New York City real estate. The Durst family's influence is etched into the very fabric of Manhattan, with their properties dotting the skyline. But Robert's life was anything but glamorous. In 1982, Robert's young wife, Kathleen McCormack Durst, vanished without a trace. Kathleen was a promising medical student on the cusp of becoming a pediatrician. Her disappearance marked the beginning of a dark chapter in the Durst saga. Robert claimed he last saw Kathleen when he put her on a train to New York City after an argument, but friends and family knew about his violent tendencies. Just weeks before she went missing, Kathleen had confided in friends about the physical abuse she endured. Despite the suspicious circumstances, Robert was never charged. Fast forward to December 2000. Susan Berman, a close friend of Robert's and his staunch defender during Kathleen's disappearance, was found murdered in her Los Angeles home. Berman's death came just as investigators were closing in on her for questioning about Kathleen. In a shocking twist, Robert was arrested for the murder of his neighbor, Morris Black, in 2001. Living under an assumed identity in Texas, Robert claimed self-defense but admitted to dismembering Black's body. He was acquitted of murder, but convicted of tampering with evidence. The true extent of Robert Durst's crimes was brought to light by HBO's documentary series, The Jinx. In a jaw-dropping moment, Durst, unaware of a live microphone, muttered what sounded like a confession to multiple murders. In 2021, Robert Durst was convicted of Susan Berman's murder and sentenced to life in prison. Subsequently, he was charged with the murder of Kathleen Durst. However, before justice could fully be served, Robert Durst died in January 2022 at the age of 78. Morris Black, an elderly man living in the same building as Durst, was discovered in Galveston Bay, Texas. His severed limbs were found in plastic bags. Durst, disguised as a mute woman named Dorothy Cena, admitted to killing Black but claimed it was accidental during a struggle for a gun. After his arrest for Black's murder, Durst skipped bail and was on the run. He was captured in Pennsylvania, shoplifting despite having $500 in his pocket. This bizarre behavior only added to his notorious reputation. Law enforcement officials and legal experts described Durst as a cunning individual who used his wealth and influence to evade justice for decades. His involvement in multiple suspicious deaths left a trail of destruction. The families of Kathleen McCormack, Susan Berman, and Morris Black have sought justice for years. Their emotional testimonies highlight the pain and anguish caused by Durst's actions. Robert Durst's story is a haunting reminder of how power and privilege can mask the darkest of deeds. His life, marked by violence and deception, remains one of the most chilling tales in true crime history. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Stay informed and vigilant. Remember, the truth always comes to light. Until next time.